Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be making cinnamon nut cereal. Cereal is one of the things I miss in this way of eating, and the keto granola does not really cut it for me. So I decided to make this recipe, and then I have two options for how it will be eaten. Now, you can either eat it with coconut milk or almond. I don't do the store-bought coconut, so I'm going to show you how I use either of these two. But if you want to do maybe the store-bought coconut or almond milk, you can mix in your coconut powder, not the coconut flour. They already know. This one is desiccated coconut, is what I use. You can mix this one in, or you can also use the coconut flour if you want. It's your choice. But if you want to make it like the other method I'm going to show you, you cannot use coconut flour. You have to use unsweetened desiccated coconut or real coconut and almond flour. So the things I need for my cereal are this is about 400 grams of flax meal. Okay, so I'm going to measure it and see how many cups there are. Let's see. So that's about 4 cups. I will be using mixed nuts. I have walnuts, almond nuts, and pecans. So I kind of roasted them in the oven for a few minutes. When you roast them, it brings out the aroma and it enhances the taste. So I'm going to chop them up in the food processor. So it's all chopped up. You can blend it up if you want, but I prefer it chopped. And the aroma is something else. So I'm going to add in my cinnamon. I will add in like 2 tablespoons or 1.5 heaped spoonful, about half a cup. But if I had my way, I would have used 1 cup of hemp seed, but I just have this left, so I'm using it. Some salt. So this is alternative just to give it some more protein, but if you don't have this, you don't have to use it. And then I also don't have to use it now. I will add it in when I want to eat it. I can also add some coconut flakes. Alright, just to give it some more crunchy. I'm not going to add in my sweetener here. I will add in the sweetener when I'm ready to eat it for 2 reasons. I might decide to use maybe like a whey protein powder, you know, that already contains a sweetener, and this one also contains stevia, so I will add that in when I want to, in case I have some other things I want to eat it with that already contains sweetener. So let me show you how I make it up. So let's assume you want to use, you can, like I said, you can either use the coconut powder or almond milk to make this. So let's assume we're making it with almond milk. I will take about, for this quantity I'm going to make a heaped spoonful of almond flour. Depends on whether you want it hot or cold. The weather is really cold this time around. So I'm going to be using maybe about a cup or so of hot water. If I'm using my egg protein, I will add in like maybe a teaspoon or half a tablespoon, or let's say tablespoon. You see, my quick almond milk is ready. This is what I get. Now I will add in my my cereal mix. I'm just gonna use 2 spoonfuls. You have to be careful because especially the flax meal, it tends to double in volume. So this is just a tablespoon of almond flour to make your almond milk, which is much more than you get from the store. You can also add maybe like butter to this, or your MCT oil or coconut oil as you want, but I like using coconut oil. So I'm just going to leave it for a few minutes because it's going to swell. If you look at it the way it is, you might think, oh, it's too light, it's too watery, but just leave it for a few minutes and then you see the magic of the flax meal. You store this in an airtight container. You can put it in your cupboard because they are all dry ingredients, or you can store it somewhere in your fridge. Okay, you see that it has started thickening. That is what we want. So you can add in your sweetener if you want, but you have to taste it and see how it goes. So it's a little sweetener, a little salt. MCT oil. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.